The letter arrived on a quiet Tuesday morning. 82-year-old Mrs. Lillian Carter sat on her small front porch, sunlight warming her silver curls as she watered her flowers. She had lived in that house for over 40 years. She had raised her children there, buried her husband from there. Every rose bush in that yard had a memory attached to it. Then the black SUV pulled up. Out stepped the HOA president, the woman everyone whispered about but no one challenged. Clipboard in hand, tight smile, cold eyes. "Mrs. Carter," she said loudly, making sure the neighbors could hear, "you've been fined $500 for violating community standards." Mrs. Carter blinked in confusion. "Violation? For what, Mom?" "Your garden decorations, they don't match the approved aesthetic, and that porch paint. It's not regulation beige." Mrs. Carter looked at her faded blue porch, the same color her late husband had painted it before he passed. Her hands trembled as she held the letter. "This is my home," she whispered. The HOA president leaned closer. "Not if you can't follow the rules." Neighbors peeked through curtains. No one spoke. Mrs. Carter's fixed income barely covered groceries. $500 might as well have been $5,000. Tears filled her eyes, not from fear, but from humiliation. That's when another car pulled into the driveway. A sleek black sedan. The driver's door opened slowly. Out stepped a tall man in a tailored suit. Calm, focused, controlled. "Is there a problem here?" he asked. The HOA president turned, annoyed. "And you are?" The man walked up the steps and gently placed a hand on Mrs. Carter's shoulder. "I'm her son." He turned to the HOA president and handed her a card. Her confident expression faltered as she read the name. He was the new managing partner of the law firm the HOA had just hired for their upcoming lawsuits. "And as of this morning," he continued evenly, "my firm is reviewing discriminatory enforcement practices within this association." Silence fell across the street. "You fined my mother for porch paint," he said softly. "Yet 3 other homes on this block have unapproved colors. Funny how none of them look like her." The clipboard lowered. Neighbors stepped outside now, watching, listening. Mrs. Carter wiped her tears as her son smiled gently at her. "No one bullies my mother." Within a week, the fine was gone. So was the HOA president, voted out after an emergency meeting exposed years of selective enforcement. Mrs. Carter's porch stayed blue, and for the first time in a long time, the neighborhood felt different. Because sometimes karma doesn't knock. Sometimes it walks in wearing a suit. If you want to see the shocking twist and how she got revenge, hit subscribe and don't miss the next HOA story. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new video.